Hello everybody, this is AllSouth Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. In the previous episode, we aided our mafia friends in finally putting an end to the vampire menace within Ocean City, becoming a capo, which means we no longer have to deal with Donnie Thesaurus. Yeah, good. Good. And then we helped out farmer Macmillian Cancuddy take care of a major duck problem. Which also means we've taken care of another mission for the feed store. And I think this time we're going to head for the Grode Valley Orchard. Let's see, 4 little elven creatures telling us on the road, circling a slow dance. It's horrible, just awful the way they move. You don't like it, but you can't help but watch. It's hypnotic. You think you'll watch these things dance for the rest of your life. Shake off the spell. The elven creatures are mysterious and mystical people, but at their heart they're just a bunch of little tricksters, no different than the magician booked for your 7th birthday party. You'll deal with them the same way. Stop it! Jason, the little creatures shuffle back to the hills. No more dancing, please. A fretful young lady sits behind this fruit stand. Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Grode Valley Orchard, I guess. Hi, I'm Talia. You seem to have kind of a worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On the one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, those worms are really bad for business. Yeah, that's a tough one. Maggie sighs and taps her fingers on the counter. Do you have any spare fertilizer? What do you need fertilizer for? No, it's not for me. It's for a guy I know. You don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or pornography or anything. What? No, honestly, it's for someone else. Well, I do have plenty. I could give you some in exchange for helping out with these worms. I kind of figured that would be the deal. Yeah? Okay, I'll do it. Great, I'll unlock the basement. The worms tunneled into it, so you should be able to follow tunnels to their nest. Your produce stand has a basement? It doesn't even have a roof. The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much. I didn't have the heart to insist. I see. Where is it? Behind this pile of cinder blocks. Help me move them out of the way so you can see it. 2 of you shift the pile of cinder blocks, and Maggie unlocks the trap door. There you go. By the way, watch out for Maraschino down there. Who's Maraschino? Our cat. She's our last line of defense against the worms. Kind of also our first line. Not very effective. It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Alright, let's get down there. Let's see. What this machine does, it isn't doing it right now. Take a look. The machine appears to be missing a part. A worm gear by the look of things. Okay. Someone with an old toolbox. Piece of scrap metal and a miniature blowtorch. Lunch bags fertilizer. More than anyone could use in a lifetime, assuming they only needed a bag every 4 or 5 years. Grab one for Grover. Heave a massive bag onto your shoulders, then effortlessly stuff it into your pocket. Technically, you aren't entitled to this until after you finish dealing with the worms, but I guess I can't stop you any more than Maggie can. This tunnel is clogged with the nasty-smelling grode worm offal. Wow. You scrape up the parts that smell the strongest. Enjoy. We'll convince some grode worms to go somewhere else. And grode worms stink. -1 to maximum AP. Oh, yay. Alright, let's crawl through here. A lithe enough spelunker could squeeze through this opening. That's me. Let's see, deployed secretions. And then go through here. You're not sure what this is, but it reeks of worm flesh. Reach on in. Fragrant grode worm secretions. Do the goo. Hooray! Goo for everyone! This is a distressingly large bore wormhole. Go through it. Oh, jeez, this is a very large worm. Even I wasn't expecting it to be this big. But I see something shining here. A worm gear. They call it worm gear because it's really unpleasant to get one stuck in your head. Okay. And then I bet if we make our way back... and use the worm gear on this... This machine is busily producing low-frequency thumps. This must be Maraschino. Reach out to Pet Maraschino, but she wrinkles her nose and recoils. She must not like the horrible worm stench you've acquired. Huh. Looks like the worms are gone. At least these ones are. Sloppy little pile of worm egg casings. Fragrant growth worm secretions. Okay, so I could have avoided going through one of the tunnels, but oh well. Massive pile of cast-up worm skin. Dig through it. Worm pellet. Nasty little sack formed around some undigestible material. Okay. Hobo code. Riches below. Pile of silver bars. Nice. Well, we've taken care of the worms. But I really gotta get rid of that growed worm smell. Where's the nearest place with a... sink? Hey, I dealt with the worms. I noticed. Help yourself to the fertilizer down there if you didn't already. Here, let me throw in a little bonus. We experimented with preserving our cherries in jars, but nobody bought them. Probably because nobody wanted 5 gallons of them all at once. 5 gallons of maraschino cherries. This is slightly more maraschino cherries than were recently found in Lenin's colon. Okay. Oh, huh. Maraschino cherries. Yeah, we named them after the cat. Thanks. You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without ever referencing The Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. Yeah, I guess. I never read it, though. Yeah, me neither. Can I buy some cherries? It's not cherry season. When's cherry season? Who's to say? What season is it now, even? I think it's canonically October. Definitely not cherry season, then. Bye, Maggie. Oh, what's that in the background? Sad little pair of cherries dangles from this tree. Somebody has attached a very small, very bad house to this truck. No, there's no way that house contains anything of any use to a non-hippie. Okay, I gotta think. Where was there? I remember there was somewhere around here that had a sink I could use. It wasn't Puckwidge. I don't think it was the Ford. No, wait, I think it was the Ford compound. Let's see. Weapon is yours, but our business is not yet concluded. Yeah, I remember. I haven't used the sword much lately, though. It is your sword to do with as you will. My family kept it for you in exchange for a boon. I will call upon you now to perform it with fulfillment of your obligation. Shall come to an end to your burdens. I speak, of course, of your swamp geese. I actually got rid of the geese on my own. Do not tamper with my family's magics. They are finely tuned instruments. You know not what you do. But I got rid of it, though. It is of no consequence. In return for services rendered by my family, you owe us a boon. I call upon you to perform it now. If you do not, I shall simply reapply the geese. Go for it. I'll just take it off again. That geese was but child's magic. I should like to see you deal with a far more powerful spell. Fine, I will. It isn't a problem to me. Peak the woman descends... let's see. Peak the woman descends into a puddle of fashion. Someone storming down a... In the fashion of someone storming down a flight of stairs. Oh well. Yeah, here we are. Oh. Nope. Alright, well, let's head back to Ocean City and get rid of that swamp geese. Let's see, geese. What are you doing with more geese? Don't worry about it. I'm about to get rid of all the geese. Yep, Swamp Geese Plus is gone. Bring on the next one. You know, while I'm here, I may as well get rid of the Cursed Haunted Duck Call. She gives one big sniff, and then you guess it's over. The Cursed Haunted Duck Call is now just a Haunted Duck Call. If you want to get rid of the haunting, it's a different machine. Curse of the Haunted Duck Call, it lingers in the machine. Uh-huh. End it. Okay. The time has come. Assassinate. Okay. On to Duck Call. Decrease all opponents must roll Mysticality and Moxie by once per fight. Meh. You examine your haunted duck call. It's still haunted, but it seems to have been suffused by the power of that mysterious duck that quacked you right out of the curse construct. The curse has been vanquished, though you've gained no love for duck kind. Nice work, all. Alright. Back to Great County. No, wait. Ah, shoot. Was it the... No, it's not the Drexelstead. Was it the Black Gold Mine? I could have got rid of it. Screw it. I'm just gonna head to the place in, the witch trial area. Sandwich Village. Be right back. Alright, took care of the Grodworm stench, but... A pack of hulking devils crest the horizon, surfing the back of a giant inflatable rat. Some jumpy little fellers hop up and down on the balloon's rat nose. Hey, Fat Cat, devils don't work for free. You summon, you pay. Huh? I didn't summon you. Who are you calling a Fat Cat? Be your name Hellstorm or Joffrey Gold McDoo, someone's got to give these devils their due. Put up our dukes. I ain't paying. Heh. Let's see. Molly buttons for 17 damage. Well, I can't have you be doing that. You 36 hot damage, 3 bleeding, and cause 1 on fire. Let's belling to 5 damage to the entire party. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy. Alright, Molly, I never actually saw your knife trick thing. Show all of your opponents a knife trick causing 4 bleeding. Yeah, why not? Okay, who to get rid of next? 1 damage. Oh, this guy's more moxie than muscle, huh? Eh. And then I'll hit this guy with... Oh, right. I have extra AP. And hit this guy. I'll teach them a lesson about demanding fair compensation for their labor. Wait, no, that's not a good lesson. Deviled egg, Barbecue pitchfork, but that's a mysticality thing. Let's see. Tell them to leave me alone. Alright, head downstairs. And let's talk to Maraschino. Cap boon, better now. We get extra stench armor. Nah, I think I'll stick with the physical armor. Physical armor is a lot harder to come by. Well, usually. Okay, well, guess we're gonna head for the Gilmore house next, take care of the next quest. Look out! A rolling boulder of sticky crude oil is coming down the hill. At a terrifyingly slow speed. If you don't get out of the way, in the next 3 to 4 hours, you're truck food. Now let's roll it back up the hill. Rolling up your sleeves, you hoist the boulder back up the hill until it's safe and stationary on level ground. Labor puts you in the mind of Sisyphus and how much better you are than him at this sort of thing. Let's roll out. Alright, mailbox is labeled RP Gilmore. See what's inside. Nothing interesting, just a stack of old junk mail. Let's see, diary, tacked to this tree. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be random chance. Old plowshare is leaning against the tree. Take it. Old plowshare. It's a plowshare, and you're keeping it all for yourself. Doll-sized barbell. Work out. What a workout. Grab doll parts, just a bunch of creepy glass eyes. Tiny crate full of horrible little mouse. This tiny radio produces a tinny sound. Okay. Ia's violin is too loud for me to relax tonight, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. Huh. Brush for 3 minutes. One of those newfangled plastic-handled toilet brushes you've heard all about in the papers. Take it. Muscle plus 6 stench damage and causes 3 poison. Okay. Let's see. I must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Huh. Let's see. Doll eggs. Just left ones. Must not be for dancing dolls. Oh hey, nestled among them is that spring Wendelin wanted. Simple cupboard, see if it's bare. It is bare of everything except for cereal. Box of wafered corn. Maximum HP by 9, maximum AP by 1. Let's see. The name and composition of this breakfast cereal are chosen specifically to avoid infringing Kellogg's trademarks in an effort to avoid litigious hauntings. See, ooh, doll-sized chemistry set. Let's see, dolls even need hearts. It's just pointlessly creepy. If you're quick, you can probably grab those socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Do it. Grab the socks and feel like a real sock dollager for doing so. Fancy dress socks. Plus 1 to Moxie, plus 30% meat. Eh. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. Must have gotten her gear ratios wrong. Huh. Just doll arms. Dozens of little awful arms. All pants. Shirts must be in a different closet. Ooh, hold on. Gotta plug my iPad in before it loses all its power. There we go. A dresser. Hello, dresser. Let's see. Now, I know there is a tiny violin you can get so you can swap it out with that one and apparently get a fairly powerful weapon for a jazz agent, but I don't need it. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed, over and over, always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Huh. Let's see. Belgrade Bombproof Shelter Co. It has a serious combination lock on it. No bomb's gonna guess this one. Right. Anyways, let's see. Shadows. Over. Loathing. Gilmore. House. Now, you basically work out the combination based upon what the dolls are saying. The combination itself is 4, 2, 3, 9, 4, 8. Ruth is shouting 8, but a diary entry says she doubles everything, so she should be shouting 4. You hear a click from inside the massive steel door. Looks like you got it. I mean, sounds like you got it. Head inside. Man encourages and backpedals frantically as you approach. Stay back! How did you get in here? Did the dolls send you? No, calm down. The dolls didn't send me. Then who are you? What do you want? My name's Talia. You must be Gilmore? Wendelin sent me over to see if you had a counterclockwise mainspring he could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe I should check on you in here. You've been in the house? You've seen the dolls? Gah! Look, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not that bad. They're just dolls. They're trying to kill me! Yeah, I saw your diary pages, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. Diary? Oh, you mean my novel. Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel in diary form about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks his dolls are trying to kill him. Huh, and he nails the pages of his diary around the house and hides in a bomb shelter? Right, exactly. Right, exactly. Okay, so you aren't actually scared of your dolls, you're just acting it out, like method writing. No, the dolls are trying to kill me, just like in the novel. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel, you're the guy writing the novel. It's two different guys. The dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own, that's all. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll come out just as soon as I finish the last chapter. Alright, good luck. Last diary entry is unfinished, but seems to be about the protagonist huddling in his bomb shelter and waiting for the dolls to come get him. Grim. Several pairs of Gilmore's undergarments are strewn about on his bed. You were caught unawares by his caught underwears. Boo. You'd think these crates would be full of food and water, but they're all just full of reams of paper. Pile of unlabeled sealed crates. Alright, and last but not least, and yes, I know the whole ham mill, but that's unrelated to what we need to do here. As same thing with the Boorish house. Old Ross house. In the distance, you see a pile of gravel. Ask why it's being so distant. Get the gravel to open up to you a little bit, but then it gets self-conscious and gives you the cold shoulder. Well, without a rope, some boxes. Notice of repossession from a bank. They've apparently already taken the mailbox. Strange-looking telescope. Worried man, an astronomer perhaps, stands beside a weird telescope. Best not tear here, civilian. If you care for your safety, before you lies a horror house. Civilian? Oh, I don't take you for a surveyor. What's a horror house? Surveyor's term, forgive me. A horror house is like a haunted house, only real. Haunted houses are real. In all my life, I've never surveyed one. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What makes this a horror house? That house there belongs to a farming family, the Mulross clan. I should say belonged because they vanished, and I should also have said doesn't belong because that house belongs to the bank. I speak of Jessup and Paddington, National, who have commissioned me to assess the value of the house for its resale auction. What's the problem? I'd say the problem with this house began when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. And that's why the family left? Not at first. 3 months later, the Mulross clan fled by night and I presume by car. They ran off with no regard for their mortgage. Can you imagine? So heartless to care so little for the bank's bottom line like that. Uh-huh. I was thus sent to assess the value of Mulross property for the bank, only I'm spooked. And what's stopping you? He shudders. Listen, I entered the Surveyor Seminary to avoid the horrors of war, and here they are right on my doorstep. Which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state of this great land, and never have I seen things so frightening and mixed up as the abnormalities in that house. I can make no sense of it. What abnormalities? Just, things. Mixed up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. Why don't I take a look? I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. I guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if somehow you can fix whatever's going on there, enough for me to carry out my work, you can have 10% of whatever my valuation happens to be. Fair? How much are we talking about? What do you mean? How much is the house worth? Why don't you tell me how much you think this house is worth, and we'll go from there. 500,000 meat? Dear Lord, ma'am, never pay 500,000 for anything for a house. No, if I'm right, this house is worth 5,000 meat, which will be a fee of 500 for you. What do you say? Sure, I'll take a look at the house. Grand stuff. Good luck, and for your own safety, don't look too closely at anything. You're not a trained surveyor. So, what happened to the Mulross family? That's not for me to survey, but between you and me, this Theodolite, something strange must have transpired. This was a highly profitable farm. What kind of name is Mulross? I think it's foreign. What country? I don't know. Haven't surveyed abroad. How did the Mulrouse family vanish? Can't say. Wasn't there to survey it. Do you know Uskaloosa Barnhill? No, I don't believe I've surveyed her. Sounds like a fun time. Well, bye. Surveyor's theodolite stands ready to measure the angles of the house. There's a bug on Liz. Praise it. What does it say the value of a bug? Me, I can say. I don't know, 5,000? 5,000 meat. The bug is thus surveyed and appraised. I valued the bug on your theodolite lens. At what? 5,000 meat. I hope you don't think I'm giving you 10% of that. That wasn't the deal. Uh-huh. Well, let's head on in. What in the world? Yeah, these are some weird portals that you get sucked into if you get too close. The Mulross place. However, these portals are controlled by light. Now, normally we couldn't get past there. Yeah, you gotta be careful. These things have a serious gravitational pull if you're not careful. If we turn this off, it'll weaken the portal. At least the one down below. Search the fridge. Gallon jug of bitters. Take it to the speakeasy. But yeah, well, I was gonna say it doesn't have as much power over us. It does, but with the lights out, its power is weakened. That if we go at just the right time, it shouldn't suck us in. Ay. At least it's not supposed to. Got. See, check for messages. Could be an Australian model. Amon, do not abandon the house. Stop. Stay on the property ladder. Stop. This direct order from your papa. Stop. Stop, aka the main Mulross. Okay. Wormhole swallows all the light in the room. Break the light. Come on. Gotta get it at just the right timing. Though it might be convenient to have a shortcut to the kitchen, taking it has ruined your appetite. There we go. There's a name sewn on the knapsack. Little Onus Mulross. Open it. Inside is a straw doll, ballooned to enormous proportions. Take it. It's too large to extract from the knapsack. Then why did you bother bringing it up? Let's see, a used sheet of memo paper is tucked under the telephone. Someone has written the name and telephone number of the local dog pound, but someone else has crossed that last part out and put Dad Pound. Who would you like to telephone? Dad Pound. It's probably not a real place. It is. Call it. The receiver falls apart in your hand, and with it, your hopes of speaking to a Dad Pound. This probably isn't good for the value of the house. Where'd you go, Mulross family? Okay. Door's locked. Well, we do have the cursed key to unlock it, but I might as well show some other things off. Oh, hey, there's the meteor. Let's see, spooky music box. Spooky music box from a spooky house. All the desk drawers disappeared along with the Mulrosses. All the drawers but one. Let's see, some spare meat and what appears to be an unfinished letter to Men's Magazine. Dear editors, I write to inquire what advice you possess on the maintaining A healthy marriage when the dog is too big. Our dog is becoming larger by the day, which may require us to relinquish marital bedroom so that the hound might have a home appropriate to his size. My wife considers this suggestion very strange and it ends there. Let's see if we close the shutters. Let's see, and rope prevents access to Armore's covetable drawers. A length of rope. Okay. Search it. Aha, a farm boy to whom the armoire belongs to has used the top drawer to stash his most shameful possessions. Magazines on urban planning. Magazines mask fascinating reading. You'll never plan a city the same way again. Okay then, well, whoopsie. With that, we have come to an end for this episode of Shadows Over Loathing. In the next episode, we're going to take care of the rest of the Moros family home. But with that, I'll see you guys. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.